Good morning, my loves. Hi. Yes, we have another morning session on the floor. Here's the thing. I'm going to have to probably get a whole new setup now because I just never anticipated having my face in front of the camera. Never. I've always enjoyed being the behind the scenes kind of a person. Anyway, so it worked out the way that we used to do it. But I'm looking at like the setup of how I used to do these readings in the morning, and I don't know, just go with the flow like we do here in the daily life of a normal person. Sorry. Good thing we don't have a typical intro I'm supposed to stick to because you're setting me up for failure every day. Okay, so hi, I do believe, did I take yesterday off? The days are blurring together a bit. However, recovery is near, folks. I did it. I knew it. So I don't know. We'll be off of the floor here eventually. I'm just looking through. Because I have not done a reading like I normally do, a message like I normally do in the morning. Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Tina. This is totally just, you got to be able to go with the flow here, folks. What we do here, typically, I like to give like some stuff that's going on astrologically or some fun facts to help you get through the day, and use the powers within you and within the universe to connect to your higher self. Anyway, then we get to talk into some spirit through tarot cards, and we get to listen to Rob Bell, Love Wins right now. That's the book that we're reading. It's not, I just go with the flow here. No special reason why we do either of these things. I'm really excited to get on my feet soon and tap into some more light language messages. So look forward to those too. All right. So when I am recording this, however irrelevant that is, I am very honored to share this space and time with you whenever you visit. But something about this day is necessary for you to know about. I believe wholeheartedly that you're led here. There's this thing on my mirror, like you don't know where your decisions, like your snap decisions come from. You can plan and plan all you want. You can write it out, what you're going to say. You can, spirit laughs and laughs because in the end, like, you just say, for example, you got to run into the store and you know what you're going to get. And you're going to go and you're going to get it and you go straight to that thing and you look and you see, but then you look and you see and you, oh my gosh, I'm going to get this thing. You don't know what, like, you knew, for crying out loud, or when you're going to go have this talk with somebody, you know exactly what you're going to say. And then you get there and the whole thing goes completely different. That's source. That's your intuition. So today, when I'm recording this, it is Sunday. It is the day to honor your crown chakra. The color can be white or violet, purple, lavender. I like to look at it as like purple or lilac. Oh, yeah, lilac. Like with a glowing white light to it. Like it's the name of it. Oh, I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm not going to say it. Anyway, it's the definition is like 10,000 petals, and it's supposed to be like a crown on the top of your head. So that's really beautiful. You just open yourself up. Put your crown on today. All right? Connect to Source. You are an extension of Source. So you have a soul. You're alive. So you are a connection. You are an extension of Source. Make use of that today. I will say this, if you're looking for food advice, of course, like purple foods, yes. But honestly, it's fasting day. Um, when you release your attachment to things, it really helps connect to source. Big time. It's awesome. It's a beautiful feeling. Very freeing. Anyway, okay, so let's get to the facts. That because I don't want to actually be on the floor long today. I love you, but I'm ready for whatever is going to be coming next in our little journey we've got. So I think I may postpone these floor messages until I can figure out what the heck that is. Man, we've gone from the shower to the bath. Anyway. I love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing this journey with me. All right. Sunday, 6/7/2020, which did break down, I feel like, into the number 674, which is an angel message leaning towards the idea of money and finances. You could be like overly focused on it. All right, Sagittarius full moon supports release or adjustments in bigger perspectives. This eclipse was the first of 3 powerful. You know what? Actually, I want to go back because I wanted to do a message yesterday. That's right, and I didn't get to it. So I want to go through some of my notes for that. Because we had the full moon Saturday or Friday, we had the full moon lunar eclipse. Oh my God. Okay, yes. This is okay. I'm on track now. Good morning. First and foremost, it's still Gemini season until June 21st. This is giving us to look closer at our needs, lacks, and wants in our lives. And to be honest with you, this could have come from a crisis of some sort. I know a lot of people had something happen, a job loss, a relationship loss, something happened recently. You may have broken your butt, for example. Anyway, that kind of put you in that mode of being forced to take a look. So here's the thing. These next 3 lunar eclipses, I think they're all lunar. Do I have it all written down? No. Well, because the one in July 31st is a solar, July 21st is a solar eclipse. But, okay. The eclipses, we'll get to the specifics in time as they come. But I do know that the next 3 all deal with relationships. So, you're really gonna, like, this last full moon, this is dealing with taking a look at the polarities. In Gemini season, what did I write on about that today? Diversity. Gemini loves diversity. It's the twins, okay? So there's always going to be, there may have been a sense of indecisiveness. You may be at a crossroads now of making a decision and wondering if, okay, again, looking closely at your wants and needs and your lacks and stuff like that. Awareness of dissatisfaction or discontent. So if you weren't aware or you were trying your hardest to ignore the fact that you were not happy, surprise! The eclipse with this full moon has illuminated the dissatisfaction deep down that you can't deny anymore. Okay. Okay, so we have a Gemini sun, which encourages us to think logically. And now we have a Sagittarius moon, which persuades us to be intuitive and think in a broader manner. Quest for meaning and ideas that expand upon the Ooh, the here and now. So the Gemini vibe is comfortable, but the Sagittarius is, oh yeah, okay, because Gemini is like in its home or something, and like it's just where it belongs. And so it's really comfortable. And then it's the Sag though is like ready, it's active and it's ready to venture like beyond. So with the eclipse then added, it kind of actually helps bring that to balance. There's, okay, keywords: communication, attitude, and a sense of adventure. Something has been building inside of us, and now we must just gotta let it out. This is the first. Yes, this is the first of, well, the last will be in December of 2021 of this like series of powerful eclipses. So, better time to observe and express feelings, not so much action. During the full moon energy. Oh my God. And here's the thing. Some of you aren't going to like this very much, but there's a big vibe of whatever blessings are coming in big time this month of June. Yes, it's time, and that's fine, but I feel like go with the flow is going to be key the entire rest of the year. Things still have a lot of shifting to do. We seem to be having a breathing moment right now. But don't dive in with all your gear on. Okay? The end of July is going to, I feel like, bring another healing cycle. Not like, and nothing's going to crash. Nothing that is built or beginning now is going, no, there's not like tower moments happening with what is coming in. The blessings that are coming in are not going to be a loss. It's not that. It's just that you have some more shadow work to do, to long story short, okay? We'll talk about it. I do have a really, really powerful one. I'll have to take note, a meditation of shadow work that I absolutely adore. It's very gentle. I was wondering if I was going to be called to talk about shadow work. Crap. Okay, where are we at? 13 minutes. Lovely. All right, sorry, jibber jabber. And all you get to look at is my face. I don't even have any cool rocks for you to look at or anything. Sorry. Here. Here's a feather. Look at how. All right. Shadow work, my friends. First of all, before you do this, I very highly recommend going through, I have like separate 15-minute meditation, like it's like binaural beat things. They're 15-minute things that I plug into to do each of my chakras. I do that every day. But you might want to focus on your heart before doing this. I would like maybe set up a little playlist of just plugging into that 15-minute heart chakra, balancing, awakening, healing, hope opening. So I do some positive love affirmations for your heart chakra before beginning any shadow work. Have a support system, or know and be fully aware of all that you are thankful for, all of your blessings, all of the love that surrounds you each and every single day. Be very fully aware of all of the support that you have in this universe before starting shadow work. The shadow work it's taking what you don't want others to see. It's taking what you've done a very good job of burying and keeping down underneath there so nobody knows, not even yourself. Like, you don't even have to deal with your own shit. You may have totally forgotten about some of it. It's that side of you that you just hope nobody else sees. If they do, they really, really love you. And maybe even can help you work it out one day. But you don't need that. The fear of rejection and the fear of abandonment and any fear-based motive comes from the shadow self. It's your ego. Well, or where your ego lives, maybe. Or they can be the same. However it resonates for you. But this how do you want to call it? The shadow, okay? Just wants to be loved. It's that inner child, to be honest with you, that never got to fully understand the energy and emotional process that we are. It's nobody's fault that, you weren't taught how to process things properly. So we have to push it down and learn to live with it in different ways. You develop, what do you call those? Coping mechanisms. And things like codependency and stuff like that arise. Narcissism. Or empathic abilities. Depends. I don't know. Diving into your shadow self takes a lot of balls. It really does. I started a couple years ago, or a little over a year ago or something. I tried to start it. I was very interested because I knew I was on a healing journey. I was like, nope. It was kind of one way or the other. All the way up or all the way down, So I chose all the way up. Here I am. If you would like more information on shadow work, please feel free to message me, comment, whatever. I can be a voice to help as well. So you do have me for support, just in case. I just want you to know that it's important. It needs to be done. Especially if you are looking to connect to Source, to open up your thought process and your life and your world and your energy force to the force of Source. You are alive. Your body is not this physically cold, empty, dead thing. So you have a soul and you are connected to Source. Okay? Let's dive into that. Saturn and Pluto connected. Oh, okay. Every 35 years, individuals and societies undergo massive transformations. This is a Saturn and Pluto connection that is happening. So cool. The keyword is oppression when they connect. Okay. Jupiter, newly in Capricorn, brings hope and confidence. Or after work? Blows things up and makes them visible when they were previously hidden. A spark of positivity. It shines light into the darkness. Yes. That's what we're feeling for sure. I really like Jupiter. I'm just saying. I'm really feeling good. Like, it's all about sprinkling the blessings. And if it can't sprinkle blessings because of your karmic behavior, it will at least protect you during your karmic lesson. And look at it, it's like a firework of positivity. It blows things up and it illuminates them. So it doesn't blow things up like a tower moment. No, it's like fireworks right now. Harmonious sextile with Neptune fosters dreams and ideals and helps them grow further, increasing hope and possibility. I have two dates, July 27th and October 14th. I don't have anything on my other calendar written down about July 27th. I wonder if that's like when this Jupiter goes into Capricorn, which would be super cool because we need to pick us up at the end of July. Because, like, I just feel like, especially if you've been working out your karma bullshit, balancing out your life. Sorry. Hey, I've been, so that's right, reflected right back on me. Don't ever be offended by anything I say. Don't even bother leaving comments like that because I don't care. Anyway, okay. Practice how you feel. This is important, yes, especially during this eclipse energy. I did actually take note that when you have the effects of a new or a full moon, you guys know they're powerful. So anybody knows that the full moon just happened. Oh my God, it brings out the crazies. Your average Bojo knows this. No, it's a lot more than that. But anyway, when you add an eclipse to that, so that energy can last, up to 2 weeks. The eclipse energies can last up to a year. 12 months, you guys. The color, no, that was yesterday. You have control how you're going to decide to feel about everything. Yes. I've been really hearing a lot about this. Juno, Venus, and Saturn. This is a grand trine that begins today. Which I like about the fact that the two, it's like the Trinity. All right, any sensitive part will be affected. Guess I don't really need to explain that. Important relationships run smoothly. Stability, harmony. It begins today. It peaks June 25th and it ends July 6th. This Venus is in Gemini, which it's welcoming diversity in your relationships. The aspect of Juno in this, I love that name. I ever get another pet? Ooh, the new me doesn't even like the sound of that. Never mind. Committed partnerships. Oh, and is the sign of Libra. Saturn, stability in paradigm shifting Aquarius. All right. Energy isn't super strong, so you'll have to use focus effort. Here's the thing. Really? And I also have from June 7th through the 13th and or the 14th through the 20th. There's a big shift. There's lots of success and changes and action. It's just some project that you've been working on is like bringing It's about to be very abundant. Anyway, Sagittarius upbeat eclipse can bring up shadow stuff. That's another reason why I've been leaning towards it. So yeah, you guys, it's time to start looking into that shadow work. Dissipating your energy is in too many directions at once is what's going on right now. In your shadow self, you may be feeling like you have to do to impress. Sorry, I gotta stretch. To earn, to be sorry, to earn or be worthy. Let's try something new. Philosophy, religion, higher education, being a professor, philosopher, a guru, teacher, a wisdom giver. Foreign travel or influences are possible. Expansion, quests and adventures, exuberance, joy, and celebration. Nice. Okay, we're going to try this for a minute because I'm about to not even be able to pull cards. Let's see. Shadow work, period. Give your attention to joy, exclamation mark. Okay. Okay, on a personal level, doesn't that sound like Spirit's trying to tell me to get my butt over to the camper and start cleaning? What do we got? All right. I like that a lot. But we haven't even shuffled yet, so we can't talk about that. Okay, so seriously though, that whole idea of like when you... I could never be called to be a juror. Because that whole idea of something being said and then the judge saying, what do they say? Like they have to strike that? What the fuck? How? I know, I mean, I get that you just simply can't take it into logical consideration when making your final decision. But dude, the seed's been planted. I have something written here that I keep wanting to read. Whenever you find yourself resisting, that's the moment to be aware. Should I reflect and be open to receive? Sorry, that was actually a note to myself, but apparently somebody else needed to hear that too. All right, kids, we've got a lot coming up this month. We've got another a solar eclipse. July 21st is going to be something to talk about soon. Oh, this isn't helping my rear end. I hope you guys never criticize how I shuffle my cards, because I like how I shuffle them. It's extremely random, and so you know they're good and shuffled. All right. Three of Swords. Six of Cups. Somebody from your past that hurt you is coming back. Or pushed you forward. It pushed you forward and it gave you great abundance. I take it as it resonates, but I don't think that coming back thing, that doesn't flow with how we like to set up our messages. So But it had to come out for somebody, apparently. It's a warning, I guess, maybe for somebody. Let's see what we have today. Okay, yep. You just go with the flow. So, whatever pain that you've worked through and you honestly have been washed clean of, you've worked through your emotional traumas of your past. I really believe that big time. Three of Swords. Does it really need much explanation? Of like heartache, heartbreak. And this definitely tells me that it's something. But do you see, like, then this comes up. So it's like, whatever emotional journey you've been on, healing the wounds of your past, like, the rain is like the cleansing tears. All right, I gotta see it. Sorry, I love you, but I gotta be able to. I don't. It helps me focus. Oh wow, yes. Okay, so what you did, you have gone through a lot of pain, but I literally see absolutely none of that bleeding into your future whatsoever. Like literally, you actually have even found the balance. Swords are your thoughts and your mind, your intuition, your insight. You've gone within and you've gotten your strength about you in your heart and your mind. I mean, it's no coincidence that even though the swords are of the mind, it's a big heart. Like every other card has a person or people in it. This has only a heart. That's significant. It's almost like you didn't even let it affect anything else around you. Not even your person on your outside, the pain that you went through. You did a very good job of keeping the appearance around you unaffected by what you were going through inside at the time. I've never pulled that up before. That's amazing. I never even thought of that, but that's so, so true. See, I really want to go through all my cards now and see. I'm pretty sure it's the only card that doesn't have any person in it. That's significant. That means like you frickin' did this. I hesitate to say alone. It's not that you were alone. It's that you did it within yourself. You didn't show it much. Or at all. It was a very dark time though for you. And I'm sorry. Here's the thing though, in doing so, you worked out some shit that even was from your past life bullshit. This isn't just like surface stuff that you were going through. This was a necessary thing that you had to go through. Basically in your universe, like in your universal life. As a soul, I don't even know where this is coming from. It's because this is so just in the heavens and of the heavens. And it's like the soul in heaven. You know what I mean? Like if you were to really super simplify, even sprinkle a little Christianity, like as in like God is some white guy with a white beard in the clouds somewhere far away. Like, you know what I mean? So like in your heart is your soul. It just feels very divinely guided. And you have been working a very long time on this. It has really been a long time coming. And again, with the, like, as in into past lives, a couple of them. For some of you, the cleansing, I'm getting this connection with the rain and those little sparkles on the cup there. The color as well, the clarity that you receive is, it's the taste, it's the senses, it's what you used to see, the shiny things that used to bring you joy as a child. It's the taste of cotton candy at a circus. It's when your grandpa used to give you a gift out of the blue. It's that feeling. So, in the meantime, what you've been working for on the earth realm, on the external side as well. So this is almost like this was what was going on in your heart, but like this is your external picture, you know, and this is you reaping the rewards of nostalgic emotional returns. Okay, pentacles are of earth, and of course it's a coin, so it can be money, abundance, prosperity, wealth. I also like to add that it can be whatever your treasure is. So take that as it resonates. You've been really working towards abundance, and it's been happening. It's to the point where your garden has been growing so abundantly that it's like time to share. You have a very playful side about you in even the work that you do, and what you've done to build this success, to build your abundance, has brought you joy along the way. But you are tired. You love every minute of it. Don't get me wrong. But this is a first as well. You have everything. You know this. You are well fed. You are provided for. Your life is beautiful. You are happy. You have everything you need. Almost. But the only thing holding you back, okay, how should I set this up? I want you to see, like, all right, how they're facing I'm going to be paying attention to that, like where they're looking. I almost feel like, see, they're just looking all over the place. So, I'm going to pull more cards first of all. The fact of the matter is, she's looking at this. This is how I'm looking at it. Shoot, I should have done that differently. This is how I'm looking at it. So I feel like, you see how tired her face is? Any exhaustion has come from any drama or conflict of the past. You're done playing games and you're done hurting people, even though other people may be holding grudges or still hurt or affected. That does cause you discomfort to remember. To remember what? To remember this Five of Swords energy. This is not playing nicely. This is a relationship gone wrong. This is obviously a breakup. The ending of some partnership. Everyone has laid down their swords though. And I don't know. Looking back is about the only... Okay, I did sense this a minute ago too. There is a bit of a wall being built in the back, so be careful about that. Don't let your focus on building your pentacles, on building this material life, and being stuck in any sort of pain of the past. I almost see, but see, here's the thing. The page brings a new beginning and a new message of, this is your action. This is your passionate, this is passionate new beginning. This is being resourceful. Okay, here's the thing I like about this. This is taking action with the tools and resources that you have. It's like you simplify. You've washed that clean. You've washed this clean. Look at how I feel like the grayness has been washed away, and like fresh dirt is now here and new seeds can be planted. Why did this Five of Swords even show up? Why did this Five of Swords even show up? It's hard to shuffle like this. Whenever I want one. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this was kind of last, wasn't it? Two of Pentacles. I like that. That's beautiful. We'll read that. Okay. You have the Strength card. The Strength card. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy there. You're the Hanged One. These are three major arcanas, by the way. And the Death card. A new beginning. This is the end of the old. This is your new beginning. This Page of Wands is 100% no more. No, like, Even the ruler, like the king, cannot, there's literally nothing that can stand in your way of your new beginning that is happening right now. This is beautiful. What may have even started off as a small piece of a beginning, but it was a brave step for you. And it's like you've been tending this for a long time, maybe. And that's just why. Like, whatever heartache, this could have been the breaking up of a family. Obviously. So you slowly but surely went back to work on your life and remained focused. And you did gain great abundance. And things just, are beautiful, are wonderful. But you're getting a little tired. See this energy here? It's not that you're ungrateful in any way. It's just focused on money. Not even looking. I mean, it's not that I don't want to focus on the negative side of that. Okay? So this is the end of this energy here. Like this is what your strength and the time you took to gain insight before making any rash decisions, major decisions. You've always taken a look at the greater picture. That's the tree of life that they're hanging in, and but comfortably, coolly, enjoying life along the way in strength and total this shows your unity to the divine. You have been very guided, and God, source, your guides, angels, they see your strength and the beauty of the strength you've had has been graceful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I love that strength card. It's so beautiful. Despite any jaggedness around you, you have remained free-flowing and gentle, loving and caring and strong. Your balance and your unity within yourself, and taking the time to know what you want out of life has been recognized. All right, Two of Pentacles. Let's read that and get the show on the road. You're experiencing all the busy challenges of everyday life and handling it gracefully. Told you. That's not even that. You're in sync with the rhythm of the world, and every movement and decision feels like a perfectly orchestrated dance. As long as you are adaptable and flexible, you'll be able to continue this dance. That's very beautiful. The Hanged One definitely shows it. And these three major arcanas coming out together shows this is strong, potent. Holy crap. This resembles, this is like a trinity effect of you going within and being true to yourself, your higher self, and loving your life as this loving your life here on this earth as well, and who you are as a human being. And this is, to me, this is just God seeing the absolute beauty of a perfect creation that you are, and God being by your side, rewarding you abundantly for the grace of strength you've held through all that you've been through. Your beautiful sunrise is coming. It's literally, how could I have put it better? Do you see that right there? The end. This is not just what did someone say? This isn't deciding what color to paint your walls. This is big life stuff. This is the absolute most beautiful new beginning possible, because this is the death of everything that has ever held you back. This is a beautiful, beautiful life. I'm super happy for you. That's also Scorpio energy, I believe. All right, my loves. Wait, okay, I'll get a little bit. Man, 50. My knees are even hurting right now. A very little bit. Shoot, I didn't fold the page. Where were we? Did I end it right there? Let's just do this, okay? Once again, it's an affirmation of God's enduring and sustaining power over life and death. Exactly. You are a connection of Source. You are an extension of Source. God lives in you. So when I read this, when I speak of God, I'm remembering God within me brings this. That's amazing. And yet very little is given in the way of actual details regarding individual destinies. Second, the Hebrews often use the words life and death in a different sense than we do. We're used to people speaking of life and death as fixed states or destinations. Exactly. That's why you don't ever have to be afraid of the death card. I am excited when I get the death card. Oh, thank God. We're used to people speaking of life and death as fixed states, okay? As in, you're either alive or you're dead. What we find in the scriptures is a more nuanced. What is that word, you guys? Listen. Understanding that sees life and death as two ways of being alive. When Moses in Deuteronomy 30 calls the Hebrews to choose life over death, he's not forcing them to decide whether they will be killed on the spot. He's confronting them with their choice of the kind of life they're going to keep on living. The one kind of life is in vital connection with the living God. The one kind of life is in vital connection with the living God, in which they experience more and more peace and wholeness. The other kind of life is less and less connecting with God and contains more and more despair and destruction. Third, it's important here to remember that the Israelites who wrote the Hebrew scriptures had been oppressed and enslaved by their neighbors, the Egyptians, who built pyramids. Sound familiar? What did I open this message talking about? Oppression. What we're going through right now. Hitting at me. Sorry. Well, on a global scale, on a local scale, on a personal scale. Yeah. And enslaved by their neighbors, by the Egyptians, who built pyramids and ornate coffins and buried themselves in rooms filled with gold because of their beliefs about the life after death. Those beliefs appear to have been a turnoff for the Jews, who were far more interested in the ethics and ways of living this life. There's a story about the death of King David's child, which David says that if he can't bring the child back, he would go to where the child is. 2 Samuel 12. There are several mentions in the book of Job about lying down, descending, and being buried in the dust, all references to death. But simply put, the Hebrew commentary on what happens after a person dies isn't very articulated or defined. Sheol, death, and the grave are in the consciousness of the Hebrew writers. And the grave in the consciousness of the Hebrew writers are all a bit vague and underworldly. For whatever reasons, the precise details of who goes where, when, and how, with what, and for, and how long simply aren't things the Hebrew writers were terribly concerned with. Next then, the New Testament. The actual word hell is used roughly 12 times in the New Testament, almost exclusively by Jesus himself. The Greek word that gets translated as hell in English is the word Gehenna. 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 The Ge, means valley, and henna means Hinnom. Hinnom. Gehenna, the valley of Hinnom, was actually valley on the south and west side, was an actual valley on the south and west side of the city of Jerusalem. Gehenna, in Jesus' day, was the city dump. Man, a whole religion based on some crazy idea. Anyway, my loves, have a blessed day. Be blessed. Have I mentioned lately how much I love you and I appreciate you? I'm going to cry. Oh, the sinking sacrum needs to heal. Thank you. Be blessed. Use compassion in all of your communication. Watch joy just flood your life.